What up, y'all? This is your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, we got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about anime, comics, movies, and all type of fly shit. Yo. What's up? What's up, y'all?
Fly stuff.
So we got Persia, we got Nick, we got me and Matt, man. We got the squad here, and Wes behind the cameras on the ones and twos.
Why you introduce us?
I don't know. I'm trying to get my radio host back.
I like it.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, dude, just
scoop the fuck
Just
back.
relax. Just relax.
I got a problem with like getting in front of cameras and like all the cameras is on me.
I get that.
I've done that shit in like 2 music videos.
or as Elon would do, dude, just get back.
Yeah.
Just get back, dude.
Just
get back.
Just get back. All right.
Oh, hey.
No.
It's a Roman salute, bro.
Just a Roman salute.
Them Romans was fucking each other.
And I wonder where the Nazis got it from.
You said what?
I wonder where the Nazis got it from. The Roman salute. All right, I'm sorry.
South Africa.
Yeah, that's what he is. Dude, never mind.
They I don't watch SNL, but usually like I see the clips, and I guess Trump just had a meeting with some dude from Ukraine.
The president.
It was the president of
You
Ukraine?
haven't seen? Yeah, you didn't see any of this?
No, I've seen that.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
I've seen that. That shit, the whole like what's it called between them was fucking crazy.
But you saw the SNL one or the real one?
No, I saw the real one.
Okay, good.
But hold on, I might say something a little controversial. I know it's not a politics podcast, but Antonio, chill on me. I don't have a problem with him saying, we gave y'all niggas money. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop what y'all doing. Y'all gotta stop what the fuck y'all doing, man. This war's been going on for too long, and you don't talk shit about America.
I
like
talk
that
shit about America all the time.
I know you do, and I'm on the podcast with you, and I love you. But other than that, I do like the way that he said that shit. But that shit was wild, dog. I've never seen anybody say no shit like that.
It was very embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
But yeah,
it looked like fools.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
It was just Trump going on a normal old
I
man
intentionally
racist rant.
avoided it, but I will say that issue is not black and white. Because like Russia is a country that invades other countries, so you can't really just stop a war with a country like that.
One thing that homie did say,
and also the dude isn't the one in control of stopping the war. Putin's the one who wants it.
Yeah.
And
it was avoiding that. It was avoiding that shit. But one thing that he did
Trump's
say,
just
and then we can move
lapdog.
on from it, is that he was saying like, America, you guys are separated by water and everything. None of your enemies are next to you, so you're gonna feel it soon. And Trump was like, we gonna feel what? We gonna feel what, nigga? I'm like,
he said that,
bro.
He did.
He said that.
He got really mad.
What the hell, nigga?
What the hell do you mean by that shit,
He didn't
nigga?
say that.
What's going on? What do you mean by that?
It was like, he said y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna feel it soon.
But he's not
Feel
wrong.
what?
He's not wrong.
But
Rumbling boy.
Yeah.
They coming up
Rumbling, dude.
But
well, Trump's like, we're not going to feel it because I'm the lapdog of Putin, and so as long as I gargle his cock and lick the balls,
I thought it was strange that he didn't what's it called? That he
It's
didn't
never
mention
enough.
that.
That he gargles the cock and sucks the balls.
No, that he didn't
works
mention
the shaft, licks the head.
Swallow the gravy.
Yeah.
Why are you getting into so much detail?
It's from
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Jack Black. He's going to be in the
Never
phenomenal
heard of it.
Minecraft movie that's going to make 100 million
Minecraft.
first weekend.
Not with
First
that
day.
black lady in it.
Or which one? You talking about Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
she's
black people
fantastic.
anymore.
She's a great actress.
They
What
got
is
this
her
white lady in there that's
I'm gonna respect her and say her real name.
like,
I'm a great actress.
bro.
What up?
We don't
I
say
heard
actress
that you
anymore.
got a lot of good compliments on that shit.
I did get a lot of good compliments.
Yeah,
So
good
you got
job.
some roles coming up. Did you give him our business card?
What business
We don't
card?
have one.
You don't have a business card?
No,
we
I
got.
didn't.
We need new ones.
Oh yeah, we
We do need new ones
okay.
actually. But
Just
no,
no.
we did get a lot of compliments on that. That was really dope. We did
Y'all want to recap it?
Her
real
name
quick?
is
Yeah.
Danielle Brooks.
Danielle Brooks. Shout outs to Brooks.
Shout out Brooks, Daniel Brooks.
Oscar too, right?
So yeah, we did a Max had a film festival. We did a film festival. Films. First of all, that I think that did light a little bit of a fire under me because I do want to get more like into that bag. No, but no clout at all. This is for the
All skill.
this is for the love of the game. But I will say though, like, so Max did the film festival. She picked out all of the films. Like, she got 100 submissions, and she picked whatever one she thought were the best. And she even ordered them she put them in an interesting order.
How much time she got on her
That's what I said. I was
God
like,
damn.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
You got the same 24 hours, nigga. God
So
damn.
she put them in a specific order where they like played in a certain way. It was really dope. But I will say though, there's a lot like watching those shorts kind of made it dawn on me. Shorts can be difficult, which I mean I knew that just from like the process, but like shorts can be difficult because you got to get a story across in a limited amount of time. So you don't have the time to like lay the context, and like a lot of shit has to be assumed. And one thing that made it, like, there was one film in there that made me like realize that, because of how well they did it, which I don't know if you were here for that. It might have been before that.
I was about to say, did it play before?
It was before that, but it was one where it was like post-apocalyptic, and like they were living in the basement of, like, I'm guessing an abandoned building or something like that.
Fallout shit.
Yeah, it seemed like that because like it showed the guy come down, but like they were in the basement the whole time. There were drawings on there, like they were living down there, and there was someone banging on the, like, I get it's like, you know, in the like those old movies or like mystery movies or whatever, where there's like a cellar, and like it gave the impression that there was like a cellar, and like this guy's banging on the cellar door. He's like, open this door right now. I need food. I'm not going home to my family with no food. I swear to God. Like, he's just banging on the door, and like the couple is like the couple are trying to reason with him. Like the wife is like, she's being silent, and she's just like, no. Like she's like, let's just give him the food. And the husband is like, no, like, we need this food. Like, this food is our life. He's like, I see you all the time. He's like reasoning with the guy. He's like, I see you all the time. Like, I'll help you. Like, I'll help you build a better shelter. I can help you. I just can't give you this food. And that nigga's not trying to hear that shit. So they're going back and forth. And like the guy gets his knife out, the husband gets his knife out. The guy says, like, I got my hunting rifle with me, and I'll use it if I have
No
to.
scope them there.
Yeah, he did. So then at the end,
I gotta watch this shit.
At the end, the wife was like hugging him, and like she's like crying and shit, which, bro, phenomenal. Like, she did a phenomenal job.
She did better than me.
Yes, but so she did a phenomenal job. No, but like, honestly, no. When, like, I'm gonna find it so you can watch it, because she did it was called De-Evolution, and she did so good. Like, she was crying. It was so convincing, like really fucking good. And then she like stood up, and it looked like she was ready to like let the basement burn or whatever. Like, she let all their water out, and she lit the food on fire. And I think that the hatch for the door was being held together by a machete. And so like she had his blood on her face and like she did all these preparations and then she pulled the machete down and then the guy was like, open this goddamn door. She pulled the machete down and she was like, the door's open, and then it like cut. And I was like, I was
There was only
like,
3 people in the movie.
yeah. I mean, really too, because you can only hear the guy's voice. You never see him. And like, it was so fucking good. But I was like, you guys, when I ran into them after, like during the intermission, I was like, you did such a fucking good job because like you can pull, the setting without them showing the setting. Like, what's happening. They never explicitly said it, but you got it. Like it felt like The Last of Us or like The Walking Dead. Like it felt like that. And I was
That
like,
do sound like a Walking Dead episode.
it has that kind of a vibe to it. And I was like, man, they did such a fucking good job. But that guy, the guy that was in there, which I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna show you. It tripped me the fuck out, bro. I couldn't wait to see that nigga, bro, because I was like, bro, I gotta tell him he did fucking amazing. So we walked out. I walked out. I ran into that guy. He was standing outside, and we just was like, hey, and just kind of like embraced, like we like shook hands or whatever, like that, like as if we knew each other, which was super weird. And like he was like both complimenting, like you did so good. No, you did so good. Like,
Talent speaks to
it
talent.
was awesome. That was awesome. But like there was a few like that in there. There was one called Scatterbrained. Scatterbrained was super dope. Like a lot of them
So
were.
how long were the films? Like under like 15?
They were like, yeah, probably like the shortest one was probably literally like a minute, and the longest
That's
one,
one that snacks.
yeah, the longest one was probably like 15 minutes.
Now, how many different kind of genres would you say were all the films, or did they all kind of fall under like a drama mystery type thing?
No, there was a lot that were funny. There was a lot there was one that was like one was like animated. Like it was like it was very weird. I liked it.
I had one gripe about it.
What was it?
Well, let me get that. Are you gonna explain this? What it was?
I can just go into it real quick.
Yeah.
It's just basically like image stills that are kind of animated. So it's like an animated film, but not necessarily. So it's like somebody took a still and then was able to kind of add motion to it.
Okay.
And then so it was just someone telling a story through the stills. It's about a guy who picks up a hitchhiker and then takes him to this open field, stuff like that. And it was like the story was fine. It was the guy's voice. Like clearly it was probably the voice of the person who like wrote the story, did the animations, and all that. It was just
it was a normal voice.
Yeah, it was just like a normal kind of voice, but it wasn't one to like
Narrate.
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't Mickey Rourke, you know?
Yeah.
Where's my bird?
Mickey Rourke is known for doing a lot of like voices for documentaries and shit like that for some odd reason.
That is really fucking random.
But yeah, but it's like
Sean
like I
Penn.
was telling Persia when we were driving home from it, like when you write a novel, you're not the one who does the audio for it. The audio.
Yeah.
You hire someone to do the audiobook. It's that same way for me, where it's like this, like there's this scene where it's like crows and like, you should have stayed in the car is what they scream. But when he said it, I was like, ah. Like it was
Stayed in the car.
Well, the way he says, you should have stayed in the car.
Bro, no, bro.
He was going for that.
Bro, no, bro. It was literally like, bro. Okay,
But
look,
I tried my best not to laugh because I didn't want to be disrespectful.
it wasn't funny, bro. I liked it.
I liked
Some
the
people thought it was
concept behind
cringe,
it.
but like I liked
Yeah,
it.
I
The
get
guy
what
was
you
like,
Damn, man,
like,
I missed that shit.
he was like, he was doing the voice of the crow. He was like, at the end of it, he was like, "You should have stayed in the car."
And like
I was
that's
like, hey.
kind of
it
creative.
fits as a crow, but it's like
I
don't know, his voice.
I get what Nick is saying though, because like there's an art to even narration. Like
yeah, there's art to storytelling.
There's an art to storytelling, and it's like, and it's more than just like reading the script. Like I just thought about this because actually I'm glad that we were talking about this because I wanted to bring this up. I don't know if this is real or not, but I saw a video where it said that J Balvin did like a voice in Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah,
as
he was playing Harley.
Garlagon, like, and I was like, and I listened to it, and I was like, it said fans are upset with his performance, and then I listened to it, and I was like, stop doing shit for clout. Like, stop giving. Like, that's not even gonna translate in this space.
I have his
like
skin on
nobody
Fortnite.
is gonna watch this because J Balvin did the episode. Like,
Exactly.
Who
But-
is J Balvin?
he's a Latin star. He's
He's big over there.
big in the Latin space, but
Probably under Bad
his
Bunny.
performance was very like. I'm not like. I respect J Balvin, but like I feel like there is an art. Like I feel like you shouldn't be limited in what you can do. Like anybody can do. Like if you want to voice act. But if you're gonna voice act.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like if you're gonna voice act, like do it for real. Like get training on it or like whatever.
Or
because,
be Seth Rogen.
Or because
Sebastian
or be
Stan.
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen at least does characters where it makes sense for him for his voice could
Like when he
fit.
plays Alan in Invincible.
And
did-
Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
I'm talking
or
about
like
Donkey
whatever.
Kong.
But like
Yeah.
like the way that J Balvin did this character was almost like as if like a dad was reading a character in a storybook or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like not like
I
a
gotta see it.
That's
again.
what I thought with Sebastian Stan and the What Ifs.
Mm.
Like, if you guys ever seen those, it literally just he's just reading a script. Like,
That's what
he was
I
in
don't-
a
I
jail.
don't
and,
like that.
There's
Which-
a part where it was like, "We need you to go," and then instead of saying like you're just
Need
like,
you to go.
"No, we need to stay here," and it's
Yeah.
like, why'd you say it like that?
It just doesn't. It just I don't know. Like so I just there's an art to it. Like you can tell. Like even if you're gonna do voices, because I was thinking about that after the fact, and like one of my favorite books is The Alchemist, and in The Alchemist, Jeremy Irons is the one doing.
That's homie.
Jeremy Irons is the narrator for that,
Okay.
and he does do like the voices. He does the characters' voices in a different way, but like it's not. There's never a part where it's like cringy to me. You know,
Takes
like
you out of the
even
story.
even the part like he voices the wind and the sun and like all kinds of shit in that book towards the end, and it's like he's doing like a voice like ooh like whatever, but like it fits. So there is definitely an art to it. Like I would say. So I understand that, but I think it was probably one of the more creative ones.
It sound like he had like a vision, and I can't be mad at that. Like
No, he
the
didn't.
crow speaking and everything. But
You can only
I kind of want to
improve on
hear.
from that.
That's exactly what it sounded
Like
like.
the crow from
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the art was it fit the story well because it wasn't like detailed. It was just like a circle for the head, like shading for the body, like so like it fit it all well. I liked it, but I feel like it was more so this man, like the person wrote a story and was like, well, I don't have the means to make a short film out of it, so let me just do some drawings that represent it.
I think
I liked it though.
The only thing about that too, though, is like when I was thinking about it, I mean, it's really maybe the idea just didn't cross his mind, or maybe he wanted to read it because, like, when you like, it's not you can find somebody to narrate some shit.
Yeah,
you
no.
can use AI to change.
Well, that's
the
what I'm
voice.
saying. Like he probably didn't give it that any thought. He was like, oh, I'll just read it.
It was. I liked it though. I like there wasn't. So when you were talking about genres, like there was a bunch of different genres, and the way that they set it up, or the way that Max set it up, was like the two that were in the front were very funny, and they were like very like low budget, very not serious at all short films. Like they were like short films you would make like with your friend, like that kind of thing. But and then it progressed, it got more serious. There was the one at the end was like beautiful. Like it was like fucking like it had the strongest message. It was literally about like loving yourself and like making it like getting through like mental illness and like that kind of a thing. Like it was dope. But then there was one that was like it was called Phantom Pains.
Oh yeah,
That one was shot so interesting, and bro's hair was fleeky.
bro
boy.
was, but
that nigga's
lack
shit-
of lips.
That nigga don't leave white people alone. Bro, his shit was
That bitch
twirled up,
was-
boy. That shit could have. It was a 70s style haircut,
Yeah.
but it was
But
like
it was natural for him.
It was natural, but it was like a gay couple, and like they were.
Days was in the film.
No,
Gay couple.
I said gay couple. But it was.
Strike one.
And it was just about like basically it was about getting over like a breakup or like that kind of a thing. It was like a metaphor for that. And then, like there were so many good ones. Like there was
Yeah,
one
that's good,
about
I like.
Jesus. There was one about or about religious guilt, basically.
Yeah. Don't put Jesus'
Damn,
name.
they
on it.
went into the bag in this shit.
Bro, yeah, there was
Religious guilt.
it was awesome, and then that really gave me an
Yeah.
itch. So
There
I
was one
wanted.
about anxiety. I liked that one a lot.
Which one was that?
That was called Drown.
Drown.
Was it like claustrophobic?
No,
Oh.
the girl was a waitress, and like it starts off with her Peppy giving like food to the table.
Peppy
and-
the Frog?
No.
No.
Oh, Peppy. She was like Preppy.
I swear to God,
What?
you shouldn't have came.
Yeah.
But she drops the food off, and like she's trying to make small talk. Like it's a mom and a daughter sitting at the table, and the mom is like normal making small talk, while the daughter's clearly just an emotional piece of shit. And like the mom mentions the daughter's name. She's like, it's Rose, and then the main girl's like, oh, Rose is my middle name, like it's after my grandma. Then you find out later on that her grandma has only like a couple days to live. But the girl at the table is like, why the fuck do I care about your middle name? Like, put her down about it. And then she just got overwhelmed at work, and then it kept switching between her at work and then her walking into water and then drowning. Even somebody dragging her out of the water.
Yeah, there was so many dope ones. There was one, the Scatterbrained one was dope.
Yeah, that one was
The
sweet.
Scatterbrained was low key. That one was funny. Like it was dope. It had like a guy that was like a writer, and he was writing a character, and he was saying to his therapist that like someone is fucking with him, and he's saying that it's the character that he's writing. And there was like it was
Yo, this shit creative as fuck.
it was like
There's a horror
As he
movie.
should be.
There's a horror movie that's like
he
that.
said that this guy
Tubi movie.
was like this guy that was writing, or like the guy was fucking with him. He took his checkbook, put it back where it was, and he's writing out the
Be doing that
character
shit at
as stuff
home.
is happening. So he's like writing. He's like the stranger is not the stranger is sadistic. He likes to toy with his victims. He stalks them and messes with them, but he is not a murderer. And then he hears a knock at the door, and he goes to the door. There's a dead animal outside his door, and then he goes back. He's like, the stranger is an absolutely sadistic murderer.
So is he like? Is the dude like schizophrenic?
No, well, so what happens is like he's writing, and then he looks up. It was fucking crazy. He looks up, and like the thing is in the corner, like that, and then he runs out, and then he runs back in and kills the stranger, because the whole time his therapist didn't think that what he was saying was real. He thought he was schizophrenic, and he thought none of this was happening, and he was like, if you want this to happen, you need proof. And then so he killed the stranger was real, he killed him, and now it's like he has proof, and he like kind of defeated like this thing that was like fucking with him, like kind of in his way. So there were so many good ones, bro. It really made me happy just to be around like so much creativity and like so many creative people. Y'all niggas should have came, bitch ass niggas.
Sorry,
Not
I
Matt.
had to-
I was there.
Matt, I give you a pass
Oh,
because
thank you.
I didn't realize till after the fact that you're not in that group chat. So Max like sent everything on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In a
Yeah, I
group
was kind
chat.
of confused. I was wondering if you guys were even going to go or
Yeah,
whatnot.
no, I
and
just-
then I was like, oh, okay.
The way they were, like, I didn't know. Like, I thought that we were automatically going to be invited, but we had to get tickets. But then we didn't have to pay for the tickets, and then
I
this dumb
actually
nigga
paid,
bought
yeah.
a ticket
Yeah, you paid and
and
didn't
then
go.
didn't go.
Matt could have went instead.
Yeah.
Put your hand down.
Shit.
Put your hand down.
No excuses.
No
my bad,
questions. No, you should. Huh? You should have came though. That you would have enjoyed it. You would have been hype.
man. It sound hype, man. Especially like just like you said, I like being around creative people too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that shit is just that shit I like. If I would have seen that shit, I would have went home and started writing some shit.
Bro, literally. That's how I feel. And then for me too, it was like it reminded me of this book or something I read in a book. What number 2? What was number 1?
Alchemist.
All right.
We do a counter. We done it for 3 episodes.
It reminded me
Me
of
and Matt
something I
don't have
read in
counters.
this book.
Yeah. No.
When I read in this book, it said the guy it was by a screenwriter, and he said something about how you like something about knowing you're on the right path or something like that. Because he was like, I didn't feel successful when I put it out, but I felt successful as I was making it. And like that's how that felt. Like doing this, like everyone there, I think, got a sense of like achievement basically, and like just seeing your creation on a screen like that, and like it's just dope.
Does Max have a link up for all the films on his website?
No, I'm
on her
gonna ask her
website?
about that actually, because some of them I wonder if they're out or whatever. I'm gonna find that one because I'm gonna send it to you.
I
They
wanna
fucking
find-
snap.
I want to find that Crow one.
That'd be cool, like
wanna
playlist
check that
that,
shit
you
out.
can drop it. Be
Oh
like,
yeah,
here's the
that's
playlist of it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask her about that. She should do
That'd
that.
be cool idea.
I think, yeah, she might. But then we were talking about doing it again next year. But she said she's going to need some help with it because it was expensive.
Oh well.
Oh yeah.
So,
I bet.
of course,
Yeah,
I said,
doing
I'll be there to help her.
I'm
if
on
she
there
needs.
producing.
Yep, I'll be there.
I'm a producer. By that, I mean putting in money.
You signing my production company?
What?
You signing my production company?
No.
No.
My production.
in
I'm on
records?
my own.
It's my-
I
it's
don't
my
work for none of
production
y'all.
company.
I don't work for none of y'all.
Mine is in the mine is in
Do you
in
want to
the
get?
writing.
Do you want to meet my lawyer?
Who's your lawyer?
Are you Jewish?
Your lawyer's not Jewish. I don't got a problem.
You're out of here.
We'll
work
find
for
somebody
nobody.
else.
Grow your sideburns out, bro.
I work for the man.
Yeah.
Twirling bitches up, dog.
Yo,
Yeah.
you gonna
Yeah.
you gonna find some cave. You
But
gonna find some
I-
caves.
We honestly should do that. And like I honestly would keep doing that. Like that was dope.
I mean,
And
we can do it ourselves. If
We
Max
could
isn't
do it.
down, we can do it ourselves.
Yeah, I got a short story, horror story that
Oh,
like
word?
completely written out that I just came up randomly like a year ago.
Oh,
While I was like listening to music in my car.
shoot it up. Let's shoot it.
All right, I got you.
Wait, we all took that different ways. We all took that different ways.
That reminds me. Last night we were watching Bob's Burgers,
Oh, a shoot up did. Okay.
and they're like, the daughter and the mom are going on a heroin retreat.
Like
It's
being
about-
a heroine, like a female hero.
Yes,
female hero,
but
yeah.
they're like, it's a heroin
Bob's
retreat.
Burgers is
Like,
hilarious.
That's wild. Matt, what was your idea though?
I was just listening to music in my car, and then the music just like paused, and then started playing on my computer because I had my music up in my computer, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, now I had a roommate. She didn't obviously do it. Might have just been some technical thing, but I was like, like you can make like a little plot of it. Like, what if I lived alone? And if I was actually somebody changing stuff, and then like I looked up and be like, oh, did somebody change my thing? No way. And then I would see like a light turn off, and then I'd be like, wait a fucking minute. And then I got a whole thing like written out. It gets pretty
I don't
cool.
wanna
Listen,
hear
I'll
that
give the
shit.
idea away. Don't give the idea
Yeah,
away.
yeah, exactly. Right.
Not on here.
exactly.
No, actually, yeah, send me that because I wanna. I would read that, and actually that
Send it
could
to my
work.
lawyer
With,
first.
that could work with what I had an idea. I mean, like based. We'll see. Like once you send it to me, because if you're open to like editing it at all,
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's
I
just
think
rough draft. Make
I
it
was-
anything we want.
I got an idea from Nick about like doing a short horror thing because like he would always say that his basement was haunted, and
He had me sit the fuck down there by
Yeah.
myself.
But you know how it was like the two curtains or whatever. Like he said, like someone looked
that PTSD
over
you're
and saw
talking about
like
his
they could
life?
see like a face like looking
In
through the
between
curtain,
it.
and then like that could be an interesting element to like
Okay.
incorporate with it. So yeah, that gave me ideas.
We can use
But
that mask that I'm going to buy
also,
for the photo shoot with
We
Matt.
could do that.
Oh yeah.
Matt could be the thing.
I want
Ooh,
to.
I'm a creepy little guy.
I want to do more acting though. You're gonna have to shoot my auditions.
it's fine.
There, is he open? Is he available?
Yes.
Did you talk to
Yeah.
our lawyer?
Yeah. Wes is mine. All right. No.
No.
Damn.
No.
Wes is yours.
Wes is mine.
If I need another lyric
I got-
video in 5 years,
Julia, I got you. My name's Matt. I'm already halfway there to lawyer. I got you.
thank you, bro. Yeah, better call Matt.
Where are your sideburns at?
They're in his side.
All
I
right.
did actually just.
I got
no.
sideburns.
Yeah, he does.
I was gonna say when I was 9 years old, I got a loft bed, and I woke up.
That's some rich.
Who knows? No, it's not. It was a
You
cheap.
had a bed at
It was
night?
made of aluminum. It's made of aluminum. Cheap ass. boat.
Yo,
Yeah,
them
that is
aluminum
not
beds,
rich,
bro.
And you made you a bed?
Why were we doing that? Okay, my
I
bad.
don't know.
I woke up in the middle of the night, and this is when before I started sleeping with my door closed. For this reason, I started sleeping with my door closed. I like open my eyes and I see just this shadow figure peeking into my room
fuck
like
that.
this.
Fuck that.
Hid under the blanket, didn't fall asleep for like an hour.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's gonna protect you.
It is.
Yeah, my house was haunted as fuck. We used to be in the basement, and like my dog, my Great Dane, had a chain collar, and he passed away.
Oh.
And like the following summer, you could just hear his chains rattling in the basement.
Oh my God, no! I had that same shit happen, but I'm not going to.
Hopefully it was that from the dog.
We gotta move on.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
Yes, we gotta move on.
demon worlds,
Demons.
yeah.
Demon Slayer.
Nope.
Oh, my bad.
Daima.
Yo, you still got like
My
2
bad.
months.
I wish it was Demon Slayer. I wish it was Demon Slayer.
No.
We're
It
gonna
says Daima.
go to talk. We're gonna go DD. We're talking about Dragon Ball Daima. Yeah.
Amazing intro song.
Amazing intro. Amazing intro. So, most of us have seen it. I think only me and Wes.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm
probably
only at
going with the-
season, episode 8. I'm watching in English.
It
I
was
still
more
got comments to
episodes.
make.
We're gonna get to that. It's more episodes than I thought it was. It's 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Like I was catching up on it this weekend. I was like, fuck. I mean, I watched all of them, but I was like, damn, it's a lot of episodes. For some reason, I thought it was only like 8.
Yeah,
No,
20
8
episodes.
is when the
20
first
seasons,
real
20
battle
weeks.
starts.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first
Yo,
7 are just wind blowing.
Yeah, 8 is when
let
it
me-
starts.
Let me get to
First
that.
7
He said,
episodes.
"Let me get to that."
No, the
wind
first
blowing.
the first 7 is introducing the demon world.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
But people complain about the pacing in One Piece.
It's bro, you talking about 1,000 episodes, bro? Relax.
7
Bro.
introduce one area.
Overall, man.
They're like,
This was it was okay. It was a good lore heavy story, man. Like going into like just the demon world and like the backstory on the Kais and everything and learning about Supreme Kai. Even though he's not like my favorite character at all. Seeing him
Garlic
do
Jr.
I actually like Garlic Jr. more than Supreme Kai. No, for real. Like, I
Supreme
would
Kai's a
take-
bitch.
He is. I would take
That's
Garlic
racist.
Jr.'s Dead Zone in that filler episode over King Kai. He did nothing
Supreme
but
Kai.
looks. Oh yeah, my bad. Supreme Kai.
Respect King Kai.
But
Supreme Kai. I can't remember.
exactly, bro. He's that motherfucking weird nigga with that mohawk from
He's
2013.
He's Shin. He's the purple Kai from the Boo saga.
Well, his name is actually Nair.
Yeah,
Nair.
he's got the-
Gotcha.
He's got the elf ears.
Yeah.
Is he old?
With,
Is he the old one?
no. Well, he's not old.
He's
That's
young.
the elder Supreme
Okay.
Kai.
All right. Yeah.
But one thing about Dragon Ball, just in all the series, I love Akira Toriyama, but we gotta remember this nigga is forgetful. He rest in peace. He is forgetful. He's it seems like when he writes a story, I don't think he watches the shit because it's a lot of red cons and things that happen in other seasons and even Super or even Z that happen that don't make any sense in Daima. One thing is like the Patara fusion earrings with Supreme Kai and is it Kabito?
Yes.
Well, they said in Super that if you aren't a Kai, then these transformations or the fusion only lasts for 30 minutes or something like that. But in Daima, since they wanted to unbreak the fusion, they got absorbed by Boo instead of the time limit thing. So that was kind of weird. The lack of Gohan was kind of weird.
Fuck that nigga.
I don't think, but
He beat me in the.
about to
in
say.
the-
Yeah, we got a
I'm
vendetta
thinking
again.
of it as this: like when we go into fucking Super, he's just deep into like books and everything like that. I feel like
Nerd.
that's just where he is.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, they only show him in like a flashback. I'm like, okay, like I'm not the biggest Gohan fan, but like, yo, can he at least get some shine? I mean, the last movie was about him, but at least something.
No.
I'm tired.
He's still cutting his hair.
I'm tired. We said this when y'all was at the old spot.
Oh shit.
I am tired of these niggas turning into the kids just because
Why?
somebody think they can beat them. Oh, that's the same thing that happened in fucking Z with
Are you
Emperor
saying
Puno.
this is kind
No,
of
Z-
like
G-
GT?
GT, yes, a lot of elements in GT.
Damn.
That
Is
was
there
in this
something
shit.
else in this that shows up just like in GT?
Yeah, but it's explained a little bit better. And the transformation is better than fucking Vegeta.
The
didn't transform.
transformation is not better.
No, my bad. Let me finish my statement. Let me get this thing. Let me
I'm ready
finish
to
my
fight, bro.
statement.
My
bro.
bad. Let me finish.
We're on the same podcast.
All right, yeah.
Vegeta's transformation in Z, I did not like with him having to get the strobe lights to go into Super Saiyan.
yeah, no,
4.
his.
GT.
I'm talking about Goku's.
Oh, hell no.
Goku's
No.
is way better.
In GT?
In GT.
Yes, it is.
It makes more sense as well.
It does. But
How?
GT is a different continuity.
Wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In GT,
We are gonna fight today.
no. In
Yeah.
Yeah,
GT,
we got to get them clips.
why does it just magically make him go to an adult again? And then when he isn't in the form, he goes back to being a child.
Magic? Magic.
Nah,
Force
fuck that.
Deity
That's
Link.
stupid as shit.
I'm talking
Face
about,
magic.
no, I'm talking
Force
about,
The
hold on.
look, the look of it looks better.
No, I'm talking about how he got to Super Saiyan 4 in GT.
Oh, okay.
That's what the way that he achieves it to me
Well,
was better
yeah.
than in this demon realm.
Well, because they said the power was always in them, but with the help of
That's literally everything in Dragon Ball
Daima,
Z.
Noma,
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
It's always,
With the
it was
power-
always
Namek.
in 'em.
With the power of friendship,
With the
anything
power-
can happen.
They should have. If that's true, then when the fucking old Namekian put his hand on fucking Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 immediately.
No, but you still have to train up to that point. Goku still trained after Z,
Yeah,
even though Daima is what
my
couple months after he did.
I'll let you keep talking because I have gripes, of course.
Okay, all right, but oh no, let me just get some summary. Off,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead. Yeah.
The ep-
Um,
Real quick, the episodes are like 15 minutes after you take away the intro, the recap,
Oh,
and the
God,
outro.
yeah.
So
and
like,
if you got ads, just like 20,
I mean, that's still
12
better
minutes.
consistency than a Marvel show. So
Well, like I said earlier, man, Dragon Ball Z. I like the lore in Dragon Ball, bro. Toriyama is good, or the writers are very good at just adding lore and keep adding lore on the stuff, man. But that comes at the cost of like, yo, how does he achieve this when he couldn't achieve that in fucking Super? Is this a different continuity?
That's what I
kind
wanna
of taking
know.
it like I'm kind of taking it like, yo, this is like how the movies were. Like the movies are in different timelines and different continuities.
this is a filler fucking series.
But it's the,
to
I mean,
me-
the series wasn't all bad.
I just look at it as everything else in the Dragon Ball
Yeah.
realm. It's never really like makes sense, but it's fun.
Dragon Ball lacks, and I've said this before, lacks in story, but they make up with a lot of action.
Do they lack in story? That's
Come on, bro.
what? Come on, what?
News to the Dragon Ball fans.
The Dragon Ball story was good.
Dragon
Ball
Ball
story.
story.
Yeah.
See,
No,
I-
I'll give you
From
up
the
to.
80s.
Go ahead.
You're right. The Dragon Ball from the 80s was good.
I had wait, what?
Nothing.
I had kind of like, because I was in the same boat. It was like Dragon Ball Z and all that, very, very lacking. Love the fights. We've been over this many times. But as I'm seeing more about Akira Toriyama coming out lately, I'm starting to get more of like, give him leeway of, yeah, he really is just wanting to make just fun stuff. And I saw a tweet where Toriyama made a page saying, "Thank you, we're done with the series. We'll be on the next one." In 1995, and the series he was talking about was Dragon Ball Z, the manga, of course, because the anime didn't come out yet. At least I don't think. When did the anime?
He might have been talking about GT.
I don't know.
He might have been talking about GT.
Akira, okay,
But he didn't really work on GT. He only did the Super 17 storyline, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
And he designed Super Saiyan 4.
In 1995 and 1996 is when the first season came.
Because I think GT ended in 98. Yeah.
And so now, the whole point of what I was saying to that would be, how big was Dragon Ball at that time? Because I feel like huge. Okay, because I took it as
And in Mexico.
this thing ended like, and he was like saying thank you for this, and it wasn't as huge as it is in the West.
Mhm.
And now it's one of the biggest things just because of popularity. So now people have this expectation of, if it's that popular, it's got to be that fundamentally good. Where if you look at from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, and during the time it came out, he was just making it. He wasn't really trying to push anything. There was never an establishment. But it's when, hardcore Dragon Ball fans come out and say this is better than absolutely every single other anime. That's
Not
where
gonna
the
say
problem.
that. I'm not
comes
That
in.
is
That's
where the
it.
problem is.
But it's
Yeah.
driven that, like we said that shit during that episode.
Yeah.
great
It's
debate.
it's driven like purely off nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like it's driven like yeah, it was always just fun. Like it was I said that during that time, like it appealed to us when we were young boys because it was violent and it was animated. like it was
There was nothing else to it.
there
Nobody
was-
was like, you got to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
different than that.
Yep.
But it is fun. Like it does what it's supposed to do, but like you just can't really. It's not supposed
There's
to.
not
be
like
in
a
that
Not a
realm, I don't think.
substance.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a substance based
Yeah.
show.
In all fairness to.
Door open?
Yeah, it is. I opened it because it's hot in here and sometimes the cameras overheat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thinking about the
Sometimes
camera.
they do.
It is cold.
I mean,
My little feet.
bundled up.
My little feet.
we
are
are so
cold.
sorry, princess. I don't even have socks or shoes on.
Did you call him princess?
You're white though.
Yeah.
You wear shorts
I'm
outside in the
Icelandic.
winter.
You are finger banging the goddamn.
I like
You've
to feel
done that
things.
in
I like
3
to feel things
episodes.
in between my toes.
But yeah, go.
But I think you know, Akira Toriyama's been writing it since, of course, the 80s. And back then the continuity made sense. Like it was still at least linear, like it all meshed together well, except for, you know, forgetting Launch. That was about it.
Wait for the
I
what?
don't think he locked that bitch.
Launch was in Dragon Ball. She could sneeze, and when she sneezed, she was like bipolar.
She went Super Saiyan.
She was very sweet, and then she was like
Very violent.
very violent.
She had an Uzi on her. She was fucking shooting shit.
It's kind of like
but in Dragon Ball
Kafka
Z,
and that other.
in a way, but in Dragon Ball Z, she's not there at all. They don't mention her, nothing, and it's because she's not in any of it. It's because Akira Toriyama literally forgot she was a character.
Forgot. Go ahead.
So
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But back then his continuity was better. It's kind of like staying on track, keeping things, you know, pretty much, you know, linear with details. But the problem is that ended in the 90s. And then he writes Super, and Super is like way late 2000s. So he's gonna forget some shit. The man forgot a character a couple years later.
I was trying to bail him out. I would say that the Dragon Ball fandom changed just because
They're losers. Losers.
just because it was originally up to what? Just him and Vegeta. No, it was him and Frieza. I think he wrote it up to him and Frieza. Like the story was like pretty much solid up there. Like you didn't really have any like too many things that were missed or anything.
Yeah.
But then when you go on to do the androids and do Cell and like do all this other shit, even with the fucking Buu saga, it's like it was supposed to end in so many ways.
Mhm.
And then it just ended with Goku.
Well, yeah, that's because he did want to replace Goku, but the fans weren't having it.
See, I want to know about this myth.
So-
Did he want to end it at Frieza? Because like when you,
No, I think he just wanted to end Goku being the main.
Yeah, when Gohan defeated Cell, it was supposed to be Gohan. That's
Right.
why the Buu Saga starts with Gohan in
Yeah.
high school and all that
but
shit.
the thing is,
But people
what
didn't
I heard,
like that.
From what I heard, yeah, exactly.
And that's why we had Goten as well, to give them some resemblance of Goku.
I thought he fell out of love with it, and he just started just doing love, not out of love completely, but he just kind of fell back from it because of the fans, of the crazy ass fandom. Like,
I don't
yo,
think so.
like
I feel like
he
they're the
wanted
ones
Vegeta
that
to be one of them.
pushed it though. I feel like they're the ones that kept him going.
I don't know.
Popularity wise, yes, but like the story kind of suffered at
But-
points. Story suffered. The
The
story,
story
in
suffers, but also like
Buu Saga is not that. It's okay. I remember meeting Nick and saying this shit. Like, bro, I like the way Gotenks looks cool. But
Oh,
that
fuck
nigga
yeah.
ain't do shit. He was just there. He's
But
just there to sell shit.
the thing about Dragon Ball Z that's really good is like showing off an extremely strong character that's super dope and then immediately dismissing them.
Bro, just sell. You're
Immediately.
just selling shit.
Ultimate Gohan dismissed.
Capitalism.
Gotenks dismissed.
See, that
Trunks
is
dismissed.
that's a great way to put it.
Like he's very good at like but again, I think it is more on the fans where they were so obsessed with Goku, where he's like, all right, this is what's gonna sell. Goku up front. Goku up front. Yeah. No, I don't think
Yeah,
it's crazy. Goku's not my favorite.
After Frieza, then Goku stopped being my favorite just because just the way that Goku was like, just portrayed and everything.
but like they were saying, I think he was portrayed that way because they were trying to push him out. Like in the Cell games, especially, if you're trying to push Goku, why would you make him be like, you know what? I'm actually gonna sideline. You go take him on.
You can actually
Like-
see it in the Cell saga and the Buu saga and the Android saga that they're trying to push Goku to the side.
Yeah.
Like Goku gets the heart disease, so it's like Piccolo's mainly the main one putting in all that work. And then the Cell games is like Vegeta, Trunks, and Gohan that really put in majority of the work in the Cell games. And then we go on to the Buu saga, and it's majority of like Gohan for the most part. Then we get Gotenks, which was awesome for a second. But we got our beautiful Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is, I think, one of the best designs. And we got Majin Vegeta, which was
Vegeta.
gorgeous. But you
Yeah,
can tell
I
like
love
there's
Majin
parts where he's trying his best to keep Goku more as like an equal character to the rest. And you can see that, but then afterwards, like he's like, just fuck it. Like Super is just like, it's Goku. Look
Super
at
is
him.
like
Goku.
they're gonna watch the shit anyway. They're gonna watch it anyway. They're gonna do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I know I made that joke about, I made that joke about, One Piece can't fill a theater up and shit.
That's not even true.
Yeah, One Piece Red
You know,
was
I
one
said
of the highest selling.
that factual thing that One Piece can't fill up a theater.
That's not factual at
But
all.
I honestly just think that
They were
they're just trying to, with Dragon Ball Z, bro. They just trying to sell shit. They
See,
trying to sell you DLC, trying to sell you action figures, trying to sell you
Trying to sell Cell?
trying to sell. You know, we can sell 5 different versions of Cell and Cell Max. That's 6
And
versions.
then a bunch of different kind of other people.
I wish
that
I
look
was
like
Kurt
Cell.
Cobain.
A purple one?
Well,
and the Cell Junior show.
while Cell was probably one of the more complex villains, he's like my least favorite villain.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the voice?
No, it's because of how
I love his voice.
I don't. I don't like.
for.
I don't like how he looks with his weird like Ku Klux
That
Klan
dick in the
hat
back of his
coming up out of his head.
He got that hood on.
He's got a dick butt.
One thing I will say about Dragon Ball, though, to its benefit of not having a nice linear continuity story, is anybody can get into it at any time, at any point. And that's a good
and
thing.
you're gonna have fun watching.
Exactly.
Like, there's no doubt about that. We're not gonna dismiss the fact that Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super,
Look at us.
a lot of fun to
Mature.
watch.
Yep.
They're a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
You said GT?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
Are you kidding me? In the
like GT.
fucking Dragon, the Super Android
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
I'll give you 3.
Super Saiyan 4.
I'll give you 4 of them because you said
Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his maliciousness in that was fire. Fire.
That 10 times.
Man, I wish I had fur.
Yeah. But then-
Red
but like, fuck, I lost train of thought, but I'll get it back eventually.
No, but you saying that you can pick up Dragon Ball Z anywhere. Like
Yeah,
you can literally
it's fun.
watch just the movies.
Yes.
What's it called?
There, I found
Watch
it.
the Dragon Ball
I
Z
found
movies.
it again. I got it back. So my biggest gripe with everything that's happened in the recent years of Super and Daima is like when they first introduced Battle of the Gods as the movie, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, like what is Goku's God form gonna look like? This is gonna be crazy. Like, oh, will it be like Super Saiyan 4? This, that, and the other. And all we got was just red hair. And we were like, oh, that's a lazy design.
To sell.
Yeah.
God,
But listen,
That was lazy. I would.
that was lazy. And
All the shit. That,
Akira Toriyama knew that. Okay? He had Daima in the back burners, I bet. Because he was like, I'm going to give them Super Saiyan 4, but I want that red hair again. Because what was the point of this Super Saiyan 4 having red hair?
He was skinnier, bro.
Also,
What
like
does that got to do with red
that
hair?
form has been obsolete pretty much since that movie.
Battle of the Gods, yeah.
Like
It's a
Goku
thing
never
just to
goes
throw
just
away.
Super Saiyan God.
You go straight to blue.
I'm kind of pissed that Super Saiyan 2 just got
that's true.
put on the
yeah,
back
I forgot.
burner.
Yeah, that's true.
Super Saiyan 3 got put on the back burner too.
Like
Yeah.
and you
They
see
should deserve it.
and you see Vegeta in Super Saiyan God base like one time, and that's the Broly,
Broly movie. But in the manga, he did go Super Saiyan God more than that. Like in the Goku Black storyline, he goes Super Saiyan.
Well, in Super, they kind of do explain it, but then they explain why they go into them certain forms. But then it's just literally a couple episodes. It doesn't even matter no more because Goku can just surpass that. Like I think because of the God Key, you were able to move faster.
Well, the God
and
Key
stuff.
is like a whole different form, but then Super Saiyan Blue is just him going Super Saiyan while in God mode.
Yeah.
I want to see him go Super Saiyan 3 in God mode.
Yeah.
That
see,
long ass
yeah.
blue hair, give it to me.
That would be sick.
Give it to me.
Bro, I don't know what's going. I don't
Give
know
me a
what's
different
going
color.
Yeah.
on. It even
That Goku,
I
Goku
hate-
Rose is
I'm gonna be
fucking
honest
fire.
with you. I really hate the color of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I hate the blue. I hate it.
Blue. I think again, to me, it's just a little lazy.
It is
Because
fucking
even-
lazy.
It's lazy as
You niggas
fuck.
could have Googled any Super Saiyan fan
Yeah,
drawing and just been like,
yeah.
all right,
Super Saiyan 5
Give him
Goku.
Super Saiyan.
my
He's
first,
got white hair.
my first
Gohan.
introduction
80 tails.
to my first introduction to Super was in 2019. Preston showed me the Battle of the Gods movie. I was watching it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Why is everybody so friendly? There's no blood whatsoever. Goku's like, "Hey, let's be friends," and like, I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
I was about to say I really like the way Wishes did that.
His voice
Go on.
when he's, "Hey guys," like,
He's a
He
fucking-
said that at the beginning of the episode.
He's a dweeb.
Is that movie the
Work.
one where there's like Super Saiyan 3 Broly and like
No,
some
no.
okay, because
No.
there's some Dragon Ball.
That's a fan made thing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
based off
fan-made?
the card game,
Yeah.
and that's actually arguably better.
Wow, I didn't know that was fan made.
But one good thing with Daima, bro,
And
the
Super Saiyan 4.
Daima
Gohan.
fight scenes were really good. The choreography on the fight scenes were
Oh,
good.
they were good.
It ended kind of lackluster, bro. I didn't.
I'm
really
not
like
gonna.
that third out shit.
I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, this is one of the best Kamehameha waves ever. And I was like, bro, we just got the best one in Super. Quit trying to make this a thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that Kamehameha when he rode
Yeah,
bro, me and
That might be
Ernst
the
are
one.
watching together. We paused it. We had to. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. And there's people who were just currently hating on the show.
Yeah, I would
That
highly
shit
agree
was
with you.
wild. Like, that was good.
It's some good. It's some
And
good.
that's
there's
what
some
Dragon
You want to
Ball
say
though.
Daima was better. And it's just them trying to
It's
make
recency
it.
bias. It's recency bias.
But it wasn't even good. No, I'm talking about the Kamehameha wave.
Daima was alright. It was cool.
And also, I'm again, a lot of gripes going on right here.
That
for
warp
me.
Kamehameha that he did on sale, that shit was good.
Fire.
too.
Fire.
Fire.
What?
But
No,
the
go on.
Kamehameha wave in GT, that's why I liked Super Saiyan 4 so
Times?
much. It was red.
At 10 times, yeah.
Like,
They missed the opportunity.
why do we, bro? You have this blueprint already made, and it's like we love that part of it. Give us that. Give us that content. Like, make that part of the continuity.
You want me to get a Ouija board so we can ask him?
No, I'll just pray tonight, and that'll work.
See,
something just popped into my head, and like since
With JFK
they,
was a bullet.
no, since
oh,
they
damn.
since they reintroduced Android 17 in Super. No, I'm saying in the manga, like when they continue, what if they bring in Super Android 17? Like if he somehow gets manipulated and turned into an evil being again.
That would be sweet.
I would
By
very much
Dr.
like that.
I don't know where we're going right now. They just dropped a new chapter recently.
Yeah, they're
So
far.
It's
They're kind of
it's
far.
the chapter after Piccolo looked at Homegirl?
What?
Piccolo is the last chapter before Toriyama passed. Piccolo, was looking at Pan's teacher.
Oh
Like,
no,
no.
no.
Give it
This
out.
is it was kind of like a filler chapter, which was crazy. But it's like how Trunks and Goten got inspired to become superheroes, like Great Saiyaman. Everybody was thinking they were like based off Great Saiyaman, but no, apparently not. I just skimmed through it. I didn't want to read the whole thing because it had no point to the actual.
One thing I didn't like about Daima is I didn't like the main bad guy. I didn't like him.
Yeah,
Didn't like him.
yeah. I
Yeah, I think his name is
One of
Gold.
the-
Demon Jiren?
one of the main things that I really like about
Boiled brat.
yeah, he does.
why?
Yeah.
Cause you just said it, lazy.
I was about to say, because in Jiren's group, that was like the part of their little superhero group. They all had the same fits.
He wasn't even the leader.
I saw a theory that somebody said for the final, if they're just making all these things from non-canon Dragon Ball canon, was since this guy looked so big and goofy, almost all Dragon Ball villains, at least my favorite ones, start off goofy. All of them. Like Janemba, fucking Boo, all of them. And then they have the form where they look like the coolest, most badass thing ever. And theory was like, what if this guy turns into Super Janemba and now he's canon? And I thought that would have been really cool. But since it didn't, I agree. Like the villain he just looks like a clown. Like doesn't even look cool. Like as they're fighting, I'm just like, this dude looks like he should get his ass absolutely fucking destroyed. Like it doesn't even look like he should be strong.
pause.
But yeah.
Well, before we move on to the next topic, man, I did like. I know I don't like them going into kids, but I am a fan of Kid Goku. What are you talking?
Wow. Yeah.
I said
No.
go-
No. No.
He
No.
just said
No.
what he
No.
said
No.
was
No.
right.
No. No.
Kind of
No. No. No.
man
No.
going
No.
into
No. No.
kids.
No. 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 No.
Wait,
No.
Yo,
That's what you said.
Come on now.
Dude, he's not a fan of them transforming into children.
transforming. I'm not a fan of them transforming into children, but watching Goku fight, especially with the power pole, was dope.
It was.
That
though.
was it.
But why does he have to be a kid to use the power pole? Just use it as
Because
an adult?
it
Nostalgia.
makes sense.
It's
You gotta
nostalgia.
fit.
Nostalgia.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Dragon
you
Ball
thinking
runs
logic.
on it.
You think logic.
My
This
bad.
Is not
Love it, I hate it.
That's exactly what
Wow.
Because I'm black and I'm white and
Yo, I'm not talking on the next topic. I'm
Born
not.
as a king, but
I got
died
the
as a slave.
We got the blood of the king and the slave. I'm not talking next topic. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Um,
Y'all gonna have to hold it down. yeah, fuck me.
I thought Frieza's dopest form to me was the one that King Cold is in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So his
the second
second form.
Yes.
Like that to me looks his most badass form.
I agree.
But then
Kill.
Cooler looks cooler.
the one
Cooler
Was it
does
worth
look
it?
cooler.
isn't
Was
that
it
the
fucking worth it?
that's the one he stabs Krillin with his horn.
his
he
horns,
just
yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's like
They
when I think of
showdown
Frieza,
phenomenon.
that's the Frieza that I think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to go into our next topic.
Yep.
Let's talk about
Spider-Man.
continuity. Yeah. Friendly
Spider-Man,
neighborhood.
something with really, really good continuity. One of my favorite Spider-Man interpretations or adaptations.
I think it's the best adaptation
Yeah, I
of
can.
Spider-Man.
That's valid. That's 100% valid.
I
There is
think-
not a single thing that I can change. I literally can't.
Yeah.
I can't even nitpick it other than.
Well, I have one nitpick.
Okay.
You said what? What y'all say?
You heard me.
Nig pick.
Oh.
You heard me.
But yeah, no, I have one thing I would change, and it's about the animation, but it's not the animation, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. I gotcha,
Like the
gotcha.
animation was fine, but I think it slowed the fight scenes down.
Yeah. No, I agree with you with that one.
And that was it for me. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree with that.
That's it for me.
But I do that the Scorpion fight. I think they found it out.
Yeah.
Like that final Scorpion
Well,
fight.
I'm saying based off of the Daredevil fight with him.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because I think either we said it off
Wait,
camera.
Daredevil
or-
was in there?
Yep.
Daredevil's in there. Iron
Charlie
Man's
Cox.
in there.
Yep. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah. Charlie Cox. Voice.
The blind guy?
Yep.
No, wait. That's
He's so committed to the role that he's still playing the blind guy.
How did you read the script?
I didn't
He
see.
brailled it.
I don't think he's seen any
Oh,
other
God.
role since that shit.
oh man.
Can you be blind and be a voice actor?
Yeah, all you got to do is just point me in the direction of the mic.
First off,
Point
pointing is not
you.
gonna help.
They can't see where you're
Pointing
pointing.
isn't gonna help.
Stevie right there.
Hey, Stevie.
Right.
Stevie
Bro, he
can take a
joking.
picture.
Stevie be driving.
there.
Yeah.
You got
drive.
The mic's right over there.
Stevie will walk into a fucking elevator and know who's in the elevator without them even speaking. Like,
Bro, how he know Mariah
well,
Carey
you-
got
You
her
ever
titties
see
on?
that little interview? It was with Kevin Hart and Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre's like, Stevie, he'll call me at 3 a.m. and I'll be like, Stevie, it's early in the morning. He'd be like, I don't fucking know. Like, I couldn't tell you.
It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, no. So that was the only thing for me. But I think like all aside from the controversy with the voice actor for Spider-Man, he played Spider-Man so well. Whoever wrote like the showrunner and the writers did so good on how to encompass what it is to be Spider-Man, from the quibbing and like just the personality and just how awkward he is as a person. Like early year Spider-Man, but the quibbing was just
It's probably my favorite quips other than the Spider-Man game.
So,
Those are some
did he
amazing
have
quips.
Mary Jane in here?
Not yet.
no,
Not yet. Oh,
Not yet.
We just got a Harry. Yep. Yeah. And that he got Harry a different way, you know?
Oh man, this is my favorite Harry like I've ever
Harry.
seen. He's fucking
It's a drippy
amazing.
Harry.
Yeah, very
Drippy.
drippy.
He's fucking dope. No. he's dope.
So
No.
he's better than James Franco? Bro, we just talking about the movie. Just talking about the movie. We're not talking about.
Yes, he's better than James Franco. And he's better than the one from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Well, a lot better. Yeah, I didn't.
I don't think
Well,
anybody
that was
did.
the Chronicle guy. That was the Chronicle guy.
Yeah, Chronicle
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah. Great actor. Not
Yeah,
him.
he's a very good
great
actor.
actor.
You're
Not
trash, Spider-Man. Start destroying his room.
Yeah, no, he's a good actor, just not as green. But I think they did a lot of good. Like, the characters were great because I watched all the way up to episode 5, so I've got enough from the character development
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Lonnie Lincoln was just
Oh my
so much
God,
heart
dude.
to the show.
Fucking awesome.
So much heart to the
man.
show.
I genuinely, they put me in so much that every time he's making these decisions, I'm like, no, but like I get it. I
Yeah.
know what you're going through, man. But fuck, no.
dude.
So
And
good.
then at the end, like he seems like he might just be a good guy.
Yeah,
Which
I agree.
Again, as a traditional Spider-Man villain who is now reformed, like, well, I don't think in the comics, I'm thinking just Spider-Man 2 the game. But like I'm okay with that change. Like, that's a great change. Him is just a straight up hero.
Well, it's not even
Sweet.
set up as just straight up hero because he's still the leader of the gang, and
Yeah.
they had that scene where
he did
Peter
throw his
came up.
jacket away.
Yeah, you're right.
It was like-
Where Peter came up to him and was like, Lonnie, you gotta stop this, man. You can't do this. And he's like, what do you know? Like, what am I going through? Like, I gotta do this. So I can imagine
yeah.
just out of nowhere, Spider-Man goes up to him and like, no, you can't be doing this. He's like, fuck you. I gotta get this. I gotta keep doing this. And he probably just keeps going down to hell.
Yeah.
He could redemption easily, but I think they're setting up for he's going to turn
spike down to a redeem up.
Yeah.
Good story. It's a good story, especially when you got a spike down to a redeem up.
Anyway.
It is. I mean, they did it in Ted Lasso.
Oh, my boy Nate.
Yeah, with Nate.
Bitch ass Nate.
Straight up build up, and then
When is that season 4 dropping?
I don't know. I'm very nervous, but they did it very well with Nate, and they did it actually very well with Jamie.
Oh, they did a great job with
They
Jamie.
did it. Jamie was the best one. Ted Lasso is probably the best written show I've ever seen in my entire life. But
phenomenal.
yeah, this to me was the best Spider-Man material we've gotten in a long time.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. When
Long
the
time.
show drop was announced, I was excited. When they showed the pictures, I was excited. Then they showed kind of like the trailer. I saw the animation, and my expectations were like, I'm not gonna have high. I'm just like, here we go. After all the other Marvel shows too, and the animated ones, it was like, okay, we'll see where this is going. That first episode, it was enough to sell me.
Oh,
I was like, okay, I'm really like where this is going, because I was afraid they were just going to try to retell MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man, but in their
thought it wasn't.
own kind of origin. But no, it's completely different. It is his own thing, and I fucking love that for it, while having MCU ties. So there are a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, okay, I understand this without reading the comics, because there's characters in there that you wouldn't understand unless you've read the comics. So they throw MCU things in there, so people that have only watched MCU stuff still have their references. We're like, oh yeah, I remember this, I know this, which is really, really engaging. And
Yeah,
I'm
they
very
had the
excited.
Civil War mentioned in there.
Yep, the Soviet
Between
Corps.
the two. Yep. So, and then they used a few things from his origin in Homecoming
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in Civil War.
They
Like
just
him, like
redid
the
it.
video of him stopping the bus from getting hit was how Iron Man found out he was Peter Parker. Same way that
The entire scene,
Norman Osborn.
The entire scene of him meeting Norman Osborn was the same as Iron Man. He came in with the stereo or like a broken radio, came in, hey, May, what's going on? There's a nice car out front, like verbatim. It's the same origin, except instead of Tony Stark, it's Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Which again is another cool nod for MCU fans.
Yep. Yeah, which I like that. Yeah, it was a head nods to both mediums, which was fantastic. I like that they opened up with, and I've always said this, with animation, you can add whoever you want, however you want, as long as you have the license. The budget is there for it. You don't have to pay someone super famous to play them. Like fucking Robert Downey Jr. got paid like fucking $5 million or some shit like. Or, yeah, he got paid a couple million just for his little role in Homecoming. So that kind of puts a leash on what you can do in that. But they had Doctor Strange fighting a symbiote in episode fucking 1. Like, you can't do that technically in the movies per se. You can, but that budget's going to be fucking exactly. And you want to keep that shit tight, right? So I think animation, they knew what they were doing in this. They knew what people really wanted from the movies. They wanted more interactions with other heroes. Like Iron Man's the one who stops Doc Ock. Not Spider-Man. Iron Man. And that's fantastic. You couldn't do that in the live action.
Yep.
So I think that was just for both MCU
course, the Daredevil
and comic book fans. And Daredevil jumping around.
And what I really liked is it wasn't just like for Doctor Strange at first. Actually, no, I'll use Iron Man. Iron Man was definitely just like a cameo. Like just be like, Iron Man's here, cool. Doctor Strange, of course, by the time the finale, you realize he's actually the integral part of why Peter becomes Spider-Man. But with like Daredevil, it wasn't just, oh, I'm swinging around. Oh, there's a guy beating some guys. I'll go check it out. Oh, okay, let's have a little fight just to have Daredevil in it. No, it is integral to Daredevil snooping around Norman Osborn's building. Norman Osborn gets an alarm, so Spider-Man tries to go help. As he's fighting Daredevil, Daredevil tells him, Norman, like, there's something going on. He's doing some shit. Like, so he's actually pushing the narrative, not just being a cameo. And then having Charlie Cox in, it's like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
It makes it important.
But it also makes more sense because like we were talking about this on the drive the other day.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
New York is not huge and there's a shit ton of heroes in New York. They're going to run into each other.
Yep.
So like, not only was Iron Man a cameo, but Iron Man was like logically a great choice because he lives in New York. Yep. If there's somebody using tech to fuck shit up, Iron Man will be probably that one to stop him because he's a tech genius. He's like, hold on, I can probably trace where this is, yada, 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 this, that, and the other. Gets him.
But another thing, though, because the reason Iron Man was there was Norman didn't want the publicity. He didn't want to be the one they're like, I'm the one that put him away. He wanted to use Iron Man specifically just to be the face, which they do. There's a plot line in Daredevil that's like that. I can't remember the exact thing, but it was either with Karen or Matt where they were saying, I want you to be the one that puts away Fisk, not me. I want you to be the one to do this. And it pushes the narrative of like, yeah.
Real quick before anything else
Of being more hidden.
Yeah, there you go.
More not in the spotlight for that.
Yeah,
'cause
that
look
they are
like
trying to be
competition.
secretive.
But also it's great because Norman Osborn becomes Iron Man, not Iron Man, but Iron Patriot for a while after, the Civil War shit, and then Norman takes over S.H.I.E.L.D.
In comics?
Yep.
Okay.
And he starts the Dark Avengers, and he becomes Iron Patriot. So
What the fuck?
that's pretty cool.
That sounds
It's a little
fun.
cool nod there.
I mean, speaking of that, like another thing, Norman in this show, I don't know, like don't know where he's going. Green Goblin, Venom, Gold Goblin, Iron, like
Yeah.
I'm
or
really
you got
like-
that symbiote. So Red Goblin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the
Okay,
comic
shit.
books, he gets the Carnage symbiote on him, and he becomes the Red Goblin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of goblins, and I don't like it, except for the Hobgoblin.
They said
They,
next year. For
they
next
talk
year.
about that in Absolute Carnage when they go to.
Oh yeah.
When they're trying to track down everybody who'd been touched by the symbiote, and they go to jail, and Norman's in there, and like he's tricking them, and he ends up turning into the symbiote and gets like distracts them for all the symbiotes to come attack them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Norman's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't like Gold Goblin. But what you said? Something?
I wanted to wait till y'all were done talking
Yeah,
about
we're done.
Spider-Man because I wanted to real quick.
Oh wait, I might not be done.
Go ahead.
While we're on Spider-Man topics,
Yes.
Ultimate Spider-Man issue 14 just dropped.
Oh shit.
And
You got it?
yeah, I read it already. It's great.
No, I mean like hold it up to the camera.
No, it's over
over there.
there maybe.
All right, never mind.
I don't know. But anyway, fucking issue 14 just dropped, and 8 months ago when they introduced the new Sinister Six, I had created a theory. I had my own theory about it. 13. Was that 13 over there? 14 might be my room then. But I had the theory. Wait, what's the cover of 13? I might be off on numbers. Let me see. Is it Craven? Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, so issue 14. So issue 14, spoiler alerts for issue 14. But Craven the Hunter has captured... That's over there. But Craven the Hunter has captured Peter and Harry. Harry is the Green Goblin, but he's more like an Iron Man Green Goblin. He just uses like a suit.
Okay.
And Peter, of course, is Spider-Man. Bada bing, bada boom, but they're both older. Anyway, Craven captures them for Kingpin. He's going to torture them. He has them in the Savage Lands, which is controlled by the Mole Man, who is, usually a Fantastic Four villain. But anyway, when they first introduced the Sinister Six a long time ago, I did not get good vibes from Gwen Stacy in this universe. Oh, yeah. Did not get good vibes. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, to me, she's the Norman Osborn of this universe.
Oh.
And I had theorized...
You want her to drop?
No, I had theorized that the Sinister Six were going to kill Harry and she was going to blame Peter. In issue 14, they're trying to escape the Savage Lands. Neither one of them have their equipment, so it's just Peter's raw strength and his spider senses. And it looks like they're finally about to make it out. He was going to kill Craven.
Peter?
Yes. Peter got the upper hand on Craven while he was hunting them. And he was like, bro, you know how to hunt, but you don't know how to hunt me. And it was giving him the mollywop. But he was like, but I'm not like you. I'm about to murder you. And Craven was like, that's your biggest
Sound like some
mistake.
pussy shit.
It is, because Craven pulls out a gun and shoots.
Oh.
And this time, Peter's like, wait, why didn't I get alarmed? And he was like, because it went through Peter. It hit that motherfucker. And he was like, why did my spider sense kick in? He was like, because I wasn't aiming at you.
Oh,
Shot Harry in the head.
God.
Motherfucker is dead. I
Holy
was like,
shit.
God damn.
He had a mask on?
So then Peter starts beating Craven again.
Kill him.
But then Mysterio pops up, and Mysterio's like, look, I know you ain't got it in you.
You ain't got that dog in you.
And he's like, also, you're shot. You bleeding. When you kill him, I'm going to come after you. He goes, because the only thing stopping me from getting you is him, because I want him. He's like, so you can either leave him be, and you won't be a killer, or you can kill him, and then I'm going to kill you.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow.
You make a choice.
That is.
This Mysterio is so dope, too.
Oof.
And then so Peter's like, fuck. And he's like, yeah, your family's still in danger because they know about your family. So Peter dips immediately.
Is this the run where Spider-Man is married to Mary Jane, or is
And
this?
they have 2 kids, yes.
Okay, good.
And also
seen
they
like
have
3.
his son. His son is wearing his suit right now because the suit that was provided to him in this it's built like by nanobites, like kind of like Tony Stark's suit in Endgame.
This baby has powers, the spider powers.
No, because he doesn't get his powers till after he has both his kids. But his son wears the suit and he's like acting like he's Spider-Man.
This is the same one
But
where
to
his daughter
blacks.
finds out first, right?
His daughter, yes, his daughter finds out first.
All right. I read
But-
like one of them.
While his son is going around the city kind of trying to be the Spider-Man, he runs into Black Cat, Selena Kyle. No, wait, not
No,
Selena
that
Kyle.
no,
Sorry.
no.
That's Catwoman.
Yeah.
Sorry, all
Yeah,
cats.
same thing.
Yeah, they're all cats. Yeah. But he runs huh? He runs Felicity. He runs into her. Felicia, yeah.
Felicity.
My bad. Felicia.
Porn star name.
That's also Felicity's from Arrow. But he runs into Felicia and they become more so a love interest.
How old? Listen,
She's
real quick.
17 and he's she's 16 and a half, he's 15 and a half.
Okay.
They like to say that. But they become like a thing. And I was like, that's actually, I like that. Because they showed her and they didn't say like who she like, they showed her. And everybody knows Black Cat is his other love interest. So I was like, dang, is he gonna cheat on his girl with Black Cat? That's gonna break my heart. Yours? Yeah, because that's my boy. Like, you gonna disrespect your marriage like that? You're supposed to be this upheld citizen. You're supposed to be a good person. But then they're like, no, that's gonna be the love interest for his son. And I was like, that's hype. Because her dad is the original Black Cat. And Harry crippled him by pushing him off a building and broke his spine.
You gonna fuck his like? Never mind.
The enemy's son. It's great. I like the way they're going with this. The writing is great. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's my little Spider-Man thing.
I got it mixed up with.
Issue 14 was
There's
great.
what's
Gwen's
that
gonna
other
be evil.
Spider-Man run that's going on right now that people fucking hate with that Paul guy in it?
That's the actual Spider-Man storyline.
Yeah, I hear that's shit.
It's
like, really
it's
bad.
Shite.
decisive.
Shite.
Decisive.
Pure shite.
But nobody likes Paul. Paul's a piece of shit. But
That's
it's
the
because
biggest
Paul
thing.
doesn't
Because of
make
Paul.
sense.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like all I hear about is just Paul.
Yeah, Paul
That's
doesn't
why
make
it's bad.
any sense at all. Paul is
know
married
why.
to MJ. They have kids together, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Paul is there for no reason. No one likes Paul.
But now, as you've seen,
Oh, yeah. That Paul's better. This Paul sucks.
he's being built up to be Venom, is what I'm seeing. Like,
People are dropping that hint as a possibility because of the way he talks.
yeah.
But it could be Robbie Robertson too, because they're all old. But yeah, that storyline is getting a new writer soon.
I want
But
my
yeah.
comics.
Real quick, before we move on. Do we want to talk about the stuff that leaked? Like real quick.
Sometimes leaks are hits, and sometimes concept art is concept art.
Yes.
Just a concept. There's a lot of
So
concept.
he's not standing up there with a sniper, right?
All I'm saying is a lot of concept art has leaked before that never came
happened.
true.
No? Okay.
But I'm not saying that there's nothing to look into because the concept art for like Doctor Strange 2 leaked,
And it was
and it was not completely true, but it was
A concept.
at least an idea of what was fulfilled.
Yeah, what I will say is I had that exact idea where I was like, all right, these leaks look unbelievable. Like if this thing that I'm looking at is on screen, that will be the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking, like, what are the other leaks?
Yeah.
Every single leak, all the other leaks, the characters or the situation is maybe different, but the setting, like the whole context, every single one has been in those movies. So as long as I'm getting Latveria, Doctor Doom in his room, as long as I'm getting the Young Avengers at some point, as long as I'm getting another T'Challa, that's all I really care about. So I like the leaks.
And a lot of people were pointing out like concept art that leaked that was never in any of the stuff.
Well, what I was seeing was that like people were saying like, how are you gonna like rush this story with Doom within a movie? Like they haven't done that before with like Thanos. I mean, Thanos wasn't rushed, but like he didn't really have like a backstory.
Well, their main thing was this was never supposed to be a thing because of Kang. They were the only reason Doom is being shoehorned in, because I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's the factual source or not, but even Secret Wars, they didn't plan to have Doctor Doom in Secret Wars. It was all supposed to be Kang. So now with the Kang being that,
The Secret Wars from my theory with Kang was because they talked about the war at the beginning of the TVA or of Loki season 1. The TVA talked about the war between all the Kangs. My theory was the Secret Wars was that war.
Liu Kang, Kangaroo.
You say a kangaroo?
We was Kangs.
We was Kang.
We still is, y'all. But it was a secret war. No one else knew about this war. So that's my interpretation.
Nobody else know about the war. It's a secret.
With the Kangs.
I'm not even going.
Either way, it don't matter anymore.
Yep,
because this
doesn't
shit
matter.
got scrapped.
Either way.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
It don't matter no more. Just kind of like Blade. It don't matter no more.
They said
don't care what they say.
not saying it.
No, they said the script
exactly.
is done for.
I'm not
They're just looking for a director.
But nobody cares. Where is it gonna fall place at in any of this?
I'm waiting until I see a trailer to say anything.
I don't even want to see a
Until
trailer.
that shit is in my phone, I'm not believing that.
I don't give a shit about Blade anymore because it literally lands nowhere in the storyline anymore.
Now it does.
Where does Blade make sense at all?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
But, we got. Do y'all want to do the quick network babies, or we just want to do the
I
comics?
want my comics.
We got an hour 14.
Hour
I
14.
want to talk about Daredevil.
You want
a
to
little
do?
bit.
Oh
Yeah, Daredevil. Yeah,
Because by the time this episode
Okay, we
comes
don't gotta
out,
do
it'll
Neville,
be
baby.
day
Just do
after Daredevil
Daredevil.
drops.
yeah.
Just do Daredevil, and then we can go comic books.
Okay.
Real quick, Daredevil, Born Again's coming out this Tuesday. By the time this episode's out, it's already going to be out. First 2 episodes. I'm currently on season 3 of Daredevil, the original Netflix series. I just finished episode 4 with that long, like 5 or 10 minute straight one shot. And holy fuck. I'm only on episode 4. I think there's 8 or 9 episodes in the season, and every single person that I've ever heard says this is the season. Like, this is the season. And then I've been seeing people that have seen Born Again, or at least the first 2 episodes, were like, yeah, if you like season 3, like, yeah. And so,
I've seen people say it exceeds expectations.
Woo,
Like I've seen people who are diehard Daredevil fans, and then like
When are
comic
we
book.
gonna stop doubting Disney? I'm sorry. I may be.
We mean start
defending-
doubting Disney. What if? they
yeah, it
turn-
depends.
Yeah, what do you?
Yo, I may
Like,
be sounding like a motherfucker. That one meme where it's like,
when are we gonna stop doubting them? When they
Bro,
stop putting
because-
out garbage?
No,
When they
because like,
stop fucking up Star Wars when they
Okay, hold on.
stop.
When they stop making a fucking live action
on.
Disney
No,
princess
let's
movie
hear
with
earlier out.
They said the
Wes is
same
so
thing-
fucking funny.
They said the same thing about motherfucking Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This shit looks shite. We not gonna watch it. Then it end up being one of the greatest things y'all seen. They said the shit with Daredevil, like, yo, this shit gonna be ass.
in all
This is on
fairness,
Disney.
so in all fairness with Daredevil, there's a lot more to it because they had shot like a whole
It was completely different.
thing. It was completely
It was
they
different.
reshot it.
different.
Yeah,
They
It was
they
meant to
scrapped
not
that.
be.
There are some scenes from that
I'm not
still
defending
in
Star
this.
Wars. No, I'm not defending that shit. No.
There's some scenes from that original one that are still in
Okay.
this too.
Well, I can imagine.
Like they mixed it in.
The main thing was they were trying to make this not canon, but not continuation of the Daredevil series. It was meant to be like a MCU interpretation without Karen and Foggy, and it was just
Yeah, I remember that.
and-
Ugh.
yeah.
yeah.
And they're like, this ain't it, Chief.
Yep. And now
So there is a reason to be
No,
worried.
but I mean, like, that's still a good thing, bro, because that's the same thing that happened with Sonic. I know that's a lot of people saying that with Shrek too. Like, yo, they actually listen
with
to people.
Shrek, it just they
That, no,
aged.
people. I mean,
So
yeah, people are retarded.
The Shrek one is
People are
stupid.
stupid. People are stupid. Didn't say it. Did not say it. Hour 17. I didn't say
All
it.
right. All right.
But yeah,
I
Daredevil.
think- yeah.
Go ahead.
I just think, yo, I say it, keep saying it. Just shut the fuck up and wait. Just wait.
yeah.
No,
Just wait till like.
I will always wait for it to come out. Except for the Marvels, I waited for it to come out on Disney Plus.
Ooh.
But I went and
It
seen
was
Captain
5 people
America.
in
I
that
went and
theater.
seen Captain America: Brave New World. I enjoyed it. I liked it. You know,
You don't got to keep saying.
I have
we know the
I had
EA
I had my
CEI
gripes.
was-
I had my gripes with it. I had my gripes with everything. But
What's wrong with this nigga, bro? All right, my bad. Anyway,
I have my
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil's
Now this kind of Yeah, it's kind of spoilery. Have you been seeing about like what people are saying about
know
the
he's
first
seen it.
episode or two? Well, for like the Born Again stuff, because
You talking about with Foggy?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think. You think?
I think.
Well, this comes out on Wednesday. You think he's gonna die?
I think so. Did you see like the clip of him fighting Bullseye?
Yeah,
He's
he's in episode like 1 or 2.
While
yeah,
he's
there's two
fighting
ones in a
Bullseye,
hallway.
he stops for a minute to listen to a heartbeat, and then you hear Karen going, "Foggy, Foggy." So people think that Foggy's dying. Daredevil's
'cause
fighting
she-
him.
Yeah, in the middle of the fight,
pin
you
straight
hear
in
her
his head.
saying like, help is on the way. Just hang in there.
Yep.
Help is on the way."
And then Charlie Cox was interviewed, and he was like, "I'm not going to say too much, but that first episode, or in the beginning, they do something that I don't think is right, but it is pushes the story so much, like crazily." So it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm pumped.
Now I know Karen Page dies in the comics. Like
Yeah.
that's a normal trope. So I'm
Yeah.
curious how they'll do this.
It'll be
And
good.
if it is like what people are saying, I'm in a fragile state right now. Everything makes me emotional, dude. I that shit's gonna wreck me, man. That shit will
the
wreck
dude's a
me.
good actor.
But
so
they did say they got a Punisher special coming out, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
they
they
did
do.
with
Ooh, and
Werewolf
John
by Night.
Bernthal is gonna be like part of the
he's
writing.
co-writing. Yeah.
Yep. And
My thing about
excited.
this Marvel series, every Marvel series, but my thing about the Daredevil is I just hope they're consistent with the fucking time of the episodes. Like they all should be the same amount of time.
Yeah, it goes
37 minutes,
Like 37,
50.
108.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
18.
42.
That's what they be doing with fucking Game of Thrones.
Well, they just announced Wonder Man is an eight episode series, and they said it's 8 episodes, and each episode is going to be either between 20 to 40 minutes. So you're
Yeah.
like, one episode's going to be 20 minutes, and the next one's 40. Why are we doing this?
ol-
Just be
We gotta
consistent
taste
with your
it, is that-
episodes.
The only time I can accept that is for finales. There
when
are
you-
some
but
shows.
when you extend the episode, like it's a 2-hour finale, like
yeah,
that's sweet.
exactly. Yeah.
But of course, the MCU cum guzzlers are gonna be like, you don't understand,
Bro, just at me.
this, that, and the other.
Just at me.
What
bro.
I don't
Will,
like
trust
is when, like, with fucking Penguin, was the second to last episode short? I think it was.
They were around the same time.
I think it was short, and then like the next episode was longer, and it was like why make it like that one was like
Cause
that one was like closer to
fucking Penguin.
that one was like closer to 30 minutes, and then the finale was like over an hour.
Yeah. Well, like I think Matt, like, yeah, the finales are usually a little bit longer, but like to be that inconsistent throughout the entire series, that's so like WandaVision, Agatha All Along. Yeah. Like some episodes
Yeah.
were like 45
Yep.
minutes, and then like
That's a
the
good
5th
one.
episode was like 20 minutes.
What I will say, like, I'll say I'm always, trying to see the other side of things is
Get that grip.
if I'm trying to, like what Mike was saying before with like short films. Thank you. Persia. About short films where if you're constrained to a certain amount of time, like if you're like every episode has to be 40 minutes, then in your mind you're like, all right, well I have to be able to push a narrative while making an actual episode and not have people confused. So if they're having these episodes be such different times, then I assume every single episode is going to like have a start and a finish that pushes the plot. So you have to watch this one, instead of being like, all right, this plot finishes up halfway through this episode. Now we start a whole nother plot halfway through the episode.
Yeah.
That's no way.
Or like in the second episode, leaving on a cliffhanger that's answered like in the end of the third episode.
So I can
that
imagine
leads
maybe every single episode will have a hanger for the next
Yeah.
episode.
We'll see how this, I don't know. That always bothers
I think
me.
that kind of goes into my bad. I think that kind of goes into like the way that things are written nowadays. Just because just because like stuff on cable was written like with a beginning, middle, and end, like just the way that stuff is streamed, it's like, oh well, you can just watch it all the way through. So if we end episode 2 on a cliffhanger, you're just gonna go straight into 3. So it may just be how stuff is written, but we can get
or what has been cut out on the
That's another good point.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
another good
Left on
point.
the,
Those
you know,
episodes might have been longer and they just cut them down.
Yeah, that's what people were kind of assuming about Agatha All Along episodes.
Okay.
Like there were parts of that story that they cut out.
You looking like you want to get into something.
Stop touching things. We're gonna get into that.
I just want
Wait, who is that on there? Is that
Damn, these are the
my boy Johnny.
who's at the end of that? Dave Chappelle? Who the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
Go into it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, these are comic books that everyone has a week to read.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Introduce them to us.
How my hands? I know, I'm always really warm. That's why I had the thing open.
What? A man can't touch a man's knee?
Y'all got 28 days.
This is
and then y'all
crazy.
wait. No, that's April. So
What you talking about?
That's
I was talking
not
about Pride.
April.
Talk about Pride
Pride is
Month.
in June.
That's
I
not
know.
my holiday.
What did you say April for?
my bad. They got 30 days. Well, they got a month and 30.
You
days.
got 28 days.
Yeah,
my month is over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. Why he text me and say, "Yo, this shit is over."
I'm coming in strong.
Comics.
Pause. Yeah, so no, these are comic books that everyone has a week to read, and then on the next episode, we are going to talk about them.
Yay, yay.
Everyone has their own. That one's not your. Yeah, I'm getting to it.
My bad, bro.
Getting so antsy.
I'm trying to produce.
On top, we have the Department of Truth,
Mm.
which is fan-fucking-tastic.
I wonder whose that is. That Freemason? That's Rockefeller.
This one is actually going to
Illuminati.
Wes.
Ooh.
This one's going to Wes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pages.
No, it's only 5 issues.
I was about to say that is.
Yeah, this
That
is a
looks
5-issue run.
I feel like you could
The
do that in
Department
just
of
like a
Truth.
one.
Can I get
is,
2 weeks?
No, you have yours is short too. Calm down. yours,
Notes on that shit?
yours is short.
I'm gonna have Micah read it. to
Actually,
me.
Wes's is
GPT.
Wes is gonna
Tell me the
be
plot of this.
more words.
crazy.
Picture book.
It's a
Yeah, it's got a lot of pictures in it.
yeah.
I saw a lot of speech
It's
bubbles.
Department of Truth is great. Department of Truth is great.
Wes does like conspiracy theories.
It's based off conspiracy theories and reality.
Yeah, I want to
bending.
read that after him.
I thought this shit had superheroes.
Not all of them. Yours is the only one actually, because you get Batman, the White Knight. Because you love your White Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a White Knight kind of guy,
Yeah.
and it's only in how many issues are in this? Like 8 issues. Yeah, that's not a lot. Trust me, it's not a lot. Yeah, yours is 8 issues. Very easy read. Great read though. Written and drawn by Sean Murphy.
So we have to get these back to you.
Fuck yes, yes. You have a week to read it too. This is great. This is actually the Joker becomes like the mayor of Gotham. Of some
I remember
sort.
you talking about
Yeah, he becomes
that's
the
when
hero,
Batman-
and Batman becomes the villain. It's
Oh,
great. The artwork
shit.
is what really got me into
Oh, so
it.
the pages are okay. It is a lot of. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
that was
a little wordy, but it's okay.
I love that one. They have a
Little wordy.
in that one, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Freeze in that one is so tragic.
He's always tragic.
Well,
Well,
they
well,
nailed it in that one.
Let's go on.
So
to
we
the
love
next
that one. That one's for you.
Okay.
Good luck.
I will keep this.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, you're not. Just read it though. You have a week. Take it to work with you. And then we've got The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. Beautiful book. The colors on these pages
going
are
to Antonio,
gorgeous.
right?
No, this one is going to Persia, and it's fantastic. It is about
Bro, where do you keep these books at?
it's about death in my room. I have a room that you've never been in.
Never seen all of his books.
No.
I've seen a lot of.
He doesn't let me in his room.
Nobody's allowed in my room.
Too black.
I just want my stuff to stay there.
Oh no!
One day.
It's gonna be a long 4 years.
Don't go in my room.
36 hours since Black History Month ended.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, The Many Deaths of Layla Starr is great. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I ended up loving it. It was one of my favorite things I've ever read. It's only 5 issues, but it's about death, and she loses her job because someone comes up with immortality. So she has to.
Each time they yelled at him for
Okay,
his
you know what?
Whoa.
Nope. It's based off Buddhist gods. It takes place in India.
You got like 2 for that last.
Oh wow, he teed me up though.
Oh,
I'll give you one.
Thank you.
Got one.
yeah,
too.
Persia's got
That
one.
was 2 for that one.
Persia's got one.
That was a whole accent. Those are
a whole sentence.
You're not allowed to do accents anymore. It's racist.
We said there's an art to this.
You said it, and then you doubled down. You said it, and you doubled down.
Yeah.
But yes, The Many Deaths of Layla Starr is beautiful, and has to do with death and accepting it, stuff like that. It's great. So yeah, and then the last but not least, I just finished recently, The Nice House on the Lake. This was phenomenal. This is for Matt.
Oh,
Hey,
I know
Which is
Matt.
the longest one,
Yeah, I know.
but I know Matt's a reader.
because I still got Why the Last Man Standing.
Yes, well,
Still got
read that.
Hell yeah.
Last one to himself.
Yeah, that was for me. Matt doesn't read it all. No, that one is phenomenal. There's so many twists and turns. And
What's the name of it again?
The Nice House
Yo,
on the
that
Lake.
is a book. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
That one is so good.
Ooh, that
Actually,
art.
written by the same person doing the Department of Truth. So,
So it's like a crossover universe?
no,
Okay.
but there is a continuation to that one. The one I gave Wes is just issue 1 through 5.
Oh my God.
So good though.
Beautiful.
It's a gorgeous book. It's crazy.
Very good. Thank you.
And what you are gonna think you know something, and you are wrong. You are wrong.
so-
Even on the last page, I was like, "Fuck, where do we go from here?" Yeah, the hardcover is pretty sweet. But yeah, that one's fantastic. Yeah, I see what he did. It's okay.
All right.
That one's fantastic. I love that.
Now,
I
if I
just
roll
like,
up.
like I said,
Yeah, I know. I don't.
they make me mad. If you want to take it off while you're reading, you definitely can. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, The Nice House on the Lake I just recently read. That one was so much fun. There's a continuation to this one too. They ended up branching this universe out even more. They ended up doing a Curse of the White Knight, and then they did an Azrael one, which was sweet. I think that was Curse of the White Knight. They have different storylines broken out too. That one's great. I love that one. Batman. They even did one with Batman Beyond. Yeah, it's only 8 issues. You're fine. You got this.
You're fine every single time. It's all right.
You're fine. You
You got this, dude.
I believe in you.
Single
I got to see and film
That's
interpretation.
it.
Just one,
5 issues and you're done. Yeah. Yours is one and done. Wes's is just 5 issues. They're about 30 in now.
So is it like with West's shit? Is it like all conspiracy theories, or is
Yes.
it just like just JFK?
No, it's all conspiracy theories. Like at one point they tackle Bigfoot. The first issue.
That's not a conspiracy theory. That's actual facts.
Well,
Here we go.
again. They tackle school shootings.
That is a conspiracy.
That issue made me cry.
Crybaby.
No, it was depressing because it's about you know how what's his name? He just got in trouble and
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones started this theory that the school shooting
Sandy Hook wasn't
real, and like all those kids were actors and stuff like that. It's based off that. And this mom, it takes the point of
Alex
view of
Jones.
this mother, and people are telling her that her kid isn't real. So like she's like, you're reading like the emails and she's getting phone calls and text messages. Except little spoiler for Wes, if enough people believe in this, it becomes reality. That's what the Department of Truth is for. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but
You're not wrong.
They're in the I think high 20s, maybe early 30s right now, issue wise for the Department of Truth. But it's depressing because you have to understand that is real. People were telling these people in real life that their kids that are dead were never real to begin with. You know how angry you should be as a parent?
Bro,
that
that
your
happens
dead
every day.
child, someone's like, oh, fuck you, your kid's not even real. Like, not anymore. That's why they sued him. Yeah. And they won.
They
And
won.
now
it.
he's
Yeah,
a piece
yeah.
of shit.
Exactly.
Well, you're
Fuck
always a
Alex
piece of shit.
Jones.
But yeah, fuck Alex Jones and everything he loves.
Mhm.
Yeah. They didn't solve anything for that man.
My
yeah.
microphone is down over there.
Yes, no, you're good.
Yeah, yep.
But yeah, so that's everybody's. You guys got a week to read it.
Awesome.
The 5-issue run, people. You're.
I'm reading mine now.
That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. That counts. That counts.
How does that count?
That counts.
Counting.
I'm counting every time you
Philosophy.
mention a book on the pod. I mention it. Cough.
I don't know.
All right, I'm
But
reading mine.
Yours is. I loved yours. Yours was, and it's Black Label too.
You got me. That's how you get. That's how you get.
I didn't do it like that. I didn't mean like Black Label is more of the grittier DC
Julia's
storylines.
labeled as what?
Mm-hmm. I'm labeled as a. I can't even say it right now.
Okay,
But
yeah, Black Label storyline.
Anything else? Man, Nick, thank you for this.
Yeah, awesome.
Very creative. We can get
Yep,
it.
thanks,
We
Nick.
can get
We'll
it.
get back
we
to
can
you
get
on
this.
that.
The
Everybody
segment.
read their shit. Damn.
Really nice to expand our horizon,
Yes.
especially for Persia. You know,
So,
he only reads one type of book.
did you say
Zero
this was connected with the Department of Truth?
No,
I
same
said
writer.
that.
Same
Oh.
writer.
Gotcha.
The same writer. Same writer.
Okay.
So
there
you
we-
might
can
see
tell.
JFK hiding in the lake.
You ain't gonna see no other person in there. Trust me. Trust me. They have a continuation of the story out right now called "The Nice House by the Sea."
Is it issues or is it just a whole story like this?
It's issues. Well, this is issues separately.
Gotcha.
I just
Okay.
got this because this came out in like 2021 ish, and that's when I kind of fell off. I read issue 1 through 4 when it was coming out, and then I kind of fell off comics for a minute. And then this was like fucking $15 on Amazon. So I was like, say less. I want to read that, so I picked it up, and then I read it in about 3 days at work. While I was working, I would just sit and read this.
Oh yeah.
And God, I was in my own world. I'm reading it, and like someone having like fuck, and I would slam it. I was like, I would like pace back. I was like, God, and then I would explain it to my coworkers, and they're like, we don't know.
my
And I was like,
God.
oh my God. I was like, but like right here. it was a
I
thing.
need my glasses right here.
I don't give a fuck. I would tell a patient, hold on, I'm almost done with the page.
Well,
I broke
Oh,
this down to
man.
Tiffany the other day.
sir, I can't see. He just got Stevie
Oh, that's what
Wonder
I did
there,
with
sir. I can't-
that's what I did with
You don't
Invincible.
understand, dude. There can only be, sir. Can you just fix my nose pads? Sorry.
So I was in Invincible. I was reading it at Best Buy in the stall, and then something hype would happen.
Yeah,
and
the
I just
dude
get
started
so
stealing
hyped.
shit. He ran in there. It was a guy that was stealing shit, and he ran in the bathroom.
No, that'll happen.
You ain't seen him?
But no.
Oh wow.
I
There's a
was
lot of
thinking
people.
about giving you something like Radiant Black, which is like Invincible in a way. But I was like, nah, dude, he already read Invincible.
See, so my thing about Invincible, why I love it so much, is not because just superheroes fighting and
Yeah.
bloody shit.
Yeah.
It is the action. It's the story, like because I would
Same
compare
with
it to,
this
like,
one.
The Boys.
Same
Okay,
with
cool.
Radiant Black. Like, it wasn't just superheroes fighting. It was like someone, like, it's about a writer, and he's got like a mental block on writing. And then something happens, and it becomes very emotional, like halfway through. And his friend has to end up taking over the role. And yeah. But this one, I was like, this one seems more like twist turns, like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Like,
good.
I know you love a good what the
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, I love.
So
a
I
good
was
what the
like,
fuck.
this will be good for him.
Awesome.
Yes. Then Jalir, you always want to read Marvel, and I said, nah, I'm gonna give you DC.
Me and Reed never. Mind.
Because you always wanted to pick up Civil War and shit like that. So I was like, nah, dude, this is a great story.
No, I like Batman. I like Batman stories because they're
He's
very
an old ass Batman. In
They're
this
very gritty.
This one is.
He does. His complex and everything, just dealing with his villains and everything, especially like with him his back and forth with Joker. I really like.
His Joker in here is great, but his villains are fun too. And
Yeah, they're
but
complex
also
characters.
they explain Batman insurance, and I love that.
The Batman card with the nipple. plate?
No, dude. There's a thing in here called Batman insurance, and they explain it.
Like
and
if
I was
Batman
like,
destroys
that
your
makes
shit.
yes.
Okay.
Like if an interaction with Batman and his supervillains like affected your property, you get paid out.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then his is more philosophical.
go.
No action in his at all.
I like it.
Yeah. So his is pure storytelling.
Batman ever destroyed your property?
You may be entitled to some compensation.
That mesothelioma. But yeah, so
So okay, so we got a week.
got a week.
Yep.
I will read this today,
I'm about to say you should be able to finish that in a day.
and yeah, so we'll have book club next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can always tell me how you feel when you're done.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Walk past. How was it? Nope.
No, it's like you read it.
Leave me alone.
You think it's the best thing ever.
The artwork in that is gorgeous. The artwork in that is so
You
beautiful.
might read it, think it's
I
the
forget
best
who
thing
did
ever,
the-
be so excited, just be walking around the house dead, and then immediately when you talk about it, he's like, "It's the best thing ever! I'm so into this."
I got
You're
a
about to see.
beautiful. I got another one of these in my car. I keep leaving it. It's one of the covers from her comic, and it's her smoking a cigarette, and it's fucking just a skull from the smoke.
Psylocke?
Yeah,
Fuck her.
The Uncanny
That's
X-Force,
Uncanny
I
X-Force
hear
shit.
that's like the best X-Men run.
such a good
One of the
fucking-
best.
Such a good run. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's about it.
Excited.
I am excited too.
I'm pumped.
All
Everybody
right,
better read.
are we signing out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Watch Spider-Man. Watch Daredevil.
Knicker,
No.
do your thing.
No.
See you, Space Cowboys, later.
No.